This is what I like. You think they're regretting coming here for the birthday? I'm regretting coming here. This is fun. I'm excited to do live comedy. Thank you for supporting live arts, by the way. Give yourselves a round of applause. It's important. It's nice to do a show, even if it is outside in the rain. I'm excited. The last thing I did, I hosted a latte art competition. I hosted a latte art competition. That's the whitest thing you could do or say. Except for maybe this show. I'm excited to do it. I like the live shows. I don't like the Zoom shows. I'm not a fan of the Zooms. Mostly because I don't want to like see your shitty living room. You know? I don't want to see you like petting your cat as I'm talking about my breakup either. By the way, spoiler, we're going to get to my breakup. I did a show recently. This dude had in the background of his living room was a whiteboard. And I saw like it was like right on the whiteboard and it said, "Number 3, stay humble." And I was like, "Dude, what is that?" He goes like, "Oh, that? It's my 2021 vision goals, dude." And I was like, "And number 3 is stay humble?" I was like, "Who are you? That 3 is stay humble? Bro, your couch is a futon. You don't need to stay humble. You have a DVD tower in the background. Stay humble? What was number 1? Don't stunt too hard on these hoes? Stay humble." I shouldn't make fun. I tried to make a list. Like, alright, what would mine be? Number 3 for me was don't get high and pop my blackheads. That was number 3. I do have a dermatologist, ladies. I have eczema in the middle of my back, fellas. Come on through. You're not interrupting anything. Thanks for jogging. This is so weird. Is this weird for you or just for me? No? Can you hear me okay? It sounds like the MTA did the sound system from where I'm sitting. Yeah, I have eczema in the middle of my back. I told my dermatologist, I went to the dermatologist and said, "Yeah, I got this dry spot in the middle of my back." And she goes, "Oh, I got an ointment. It's great. Clear it up. You just put it on in the middle of your back." I said, "Well, I can't reach the middle of my back. That's why it's there to begin with." She said, "Well, don't you have someone that could put it there in the middle of your back?" I was like, "Let's not talk about how sad I am. You're not that kind of doctor." She says, "Don't worry. There's a stick you can buy on Amazon where you put the ointment on so you can reach the middle of your back." I was like, "Name a sadder thing you can buy on Amazon." I feel like when you buy it, as soon as you put it in your cart, your therapist gets a ding like, "Ooh, I should call Dan. Check on him." I bought it. It's arriving Thursday. I think it comes with a body pillow. So, very excited. What else? What else should we talk about today? Let's talk about... I was traveling. I was traveling by myself. People swear by this. You guys do? Anyone travel by themselves? You love it, don't you? What the fuck's wrong with you? You love yourself, don't you? I fucking hate myself. I can't spend that much time with myself. I need a buffer. I can't spend all that time with myself. It sucks. And you can't meet girls at a bar when you're traveling alone. That's a walking red flag. He goes like, "Are you here with your friends?" And I'm like, "No. No, I'm not. I'm just eating meals alone like a stepmom that's had a day." And I need like a friend, you need like a shared experience. I need like someone there to share the experience with. I checked into my hotel, the guy lost my reservation. I got a little upset. So I lost it on him. I needed like backup. The dude's like, I'm gonna call police, sir. You're starting to intimidate me." And I was like, "Whoa. I intimidated you?" Thank you. I am working out more. As you can see, I have a body. I go to the gym, but my body says I text a lot at the gym. I'm using the bench as a bench. I don't need the six-pack. I don't care about that. I don't want to like look better. I just want to do things better. You know? I want to like go to the grocery store and on the walk home, not to pretend to get a text message just to give myself a little breather. I also want to be in better shape for like my romantic like endeavors. It'd be cool to do the sex moves like they do on the movies on the internet. Like, you know. Because right now, if I'm in a living room with like a girl, and she says like, "Oh babe, you know, it'd be so hot right now. You know, it'd be so sexy if you picked me up and took me into the other room." And I can say, "Yeah." that would be hot. Probably wouldn't even hurt myself. Because right now, if she were to say that, she'd be like, babe, you know, it'd be so hot, it'd be so sexy if you picked me up and took me to the room. And I could say, what if we, hear me out, do a little sexy walk contest into the other room. Honestly, if we got back there, she'd be like, oh my god, babe, rip my shirt off. I'm like, no, I could. She's like, no, rip it off. I'm like, no, physically, I can't. But I could fold it up neatly and put it in the corner. I knew that girl that walked by. That threw me a little bit. What else, guys? COVID. Anyone have it? Did we have it? I had it. I had a pretty mild case. I survived. I feel like I'm dying right now, but I had the fever. I had the chills. I lost my, sense of smell. I watched 16 hours of The Bachelor. So you do lose your sense of taste. I lost that. I started quarantining with a girlfriend. I did not end quarantine with a girlfriend. We didn't live together before. We were like, oh yeah, let's live all the fuck the way together. Let's serve a sentence together. Can't do that. That's like skipping Spanish and starting a cartel. It's ill-advised. We broke up. She's a musician. She's doing well, thanks for asking. We still follow each other on Instagram. It's from my burner account. She put out an album recently, it's doing really well. She wrote a song about us, about our time together. It's on the album. The song is called Rock Bottom. No joke, just a thing that's happening to me right now. And you better believe it's going to be on my 2021 Spotify Wrapped. I did just book a commercial for Spotify. Pretty excited about that. Thank you. Oh, yeah. You guys sound like you can afford Spotify Premium and don't have to hear the commercial. I'm poor, I have to hear the commercial. And if you thought the sound of your own voice, like, normally was, like, annoying, imagine it reminding you of how poor of a financial planner you are in the middle of a 2 Chainz song. It's not the vibe. It was an ad for a travel agency, so, like, what you would hear is, like, go to Paris. You deserve it. But what I hear is, like, you deserve nothing, you garbage human being. It's $9.99 a month. You can't afford $9.99 a month, but you can take an Uber 7 blocks because it's too windy. Get it together, Dan. This is fun. I'm having fun. I might not take my Lexapro today. Anyone else on Lexapro? Where my Lexapros at? Anyone? No? One? I like Lexapro. It's only have one side effect I don't love. It causes extremely delayed ejaculation, which is not as cool as it sounds. It's not fun to have sex without coming. Ladies, you know what I'm talking about. It's not fun. And then the girl asks you, she's like, why didn't you come? And you could be like, well, you just fucked a sad boy. That's why. Wasn't that exciting for us? But then I have to explain to her, I'm like, babe, it's not you. It's my dad. I'm trying to stay off Instagram. We're all on Instagram too much, aren't we? It's so fucking addictive. It's so stupid, and I love it. We're trying to do it less. We all have the same justification though, right? We're always like, I need it for my job. I need Instagram for my job. You don't need it for your job. There's one job you need Instagram for. It's if you work at Instagram. That's the only thing you need it for. I had a girlfriend, she was on it a lot. She's like, I need it for my job. I'm like, you're a physician's assistant. No one's going to be like, your ZocDoc grades aren't very good, but this trip to Cambodia looked fun. I'm a DM for an appointment. Anyone single in their 30s?
Yeah!
Yeah? It sucks, right? It's like grocery shopping in a bodega. Everything's dusty, dented, and about to expire. There's always a cat. Sometimes 2 cats. Alright, let's see what else. What else? Oh, when I was traveling, I was in Miami. I don't think people know what comedy is outside of New York, to be honest. You guys are the best crowd for comedy. Truly. So I went to Miami, and the Uber driver picks me up, and I have my suitcase. I went right from the airport to the show, and the dude goes, so what do you do? I was like, I'm a comedian. He goes, that explains the suitcase. I was like, does it? He goes, yeah, that's where you keep the dummy. He thinks we're ventriloquists. He's like, I really respect comedy. I was like, I don't think you do. No, I love comedians. I was like, I really don't think you know a comedian. That's what he thinks it is. I'm suffering from something called toxic positivity. I got it from my mom. She was too sweet to me. She's a Brazilian, lovely, lovely Latino woman. I loved my mother. She was so kind to me growing up. I think too kind. I remember one time we were in the Gap, and she was looking at the models on the wall, and she goes to the cashier and she goes, "How come my son is not on this wall? He is handsome more than anyone on this wall. How come my son is not on the wall?" And that's too much positive. You don't want someone that's a 6 walking around like they're an 8. You can't. Everyone's got to know their lane. The only thing worse than a 6 walking around like they're an 8 is a 6 walking around like they're an 8 doing comedy outside. That's the only thing worse. I'm excited to go indoors. I'm doing too many dates outdoors, and it's not my vibe at all. I'll tell you why. I was on a date recently. It was going pretty well. We were laughing. We were vibing. I remembered her sister's name. It was going well. And then I did something that she could not unsee. I caught a chill. There's no cool way to catch a chill. Just looking at her, looking at me, and I'm just like... I was like, so your sister Sabrina's a nurse? She's like, my Uber's outside. I was like, that makes sense. Alright. Well, this wasn't the worst. I didn't hate it. Is it a birthday over there? Whose birthday is it? Fernando. Happy birthday, dude. It's me. Happy birthday. Is today your birthday? How old are you? 25 and 28? 28? Happy birthday, dude. I didn't get you anything. I'm just interrupting. Where are you from, Fernando? You're from Spain? I thought so. I love Spain. I've been to Spain. I did comedy in Spain. It was actually really fun. I did it.